everybody. Hope everybody's doing good. Welcome to another Saturday morning with Walker. Saturday morning, I guess, for some people. Saturday afternoon for others. Coffee's still going strong. Good to see everybody. We will, as I put on the community post and everything, we struck out again this week on or struck out totally. No double stack boxes. I got one flat box, all 2020 P's. So I had already contemplated on what to do. I already had the 501, and I got a box of nickels, and we're gonna work our way through this, and we will have fun with it. We found a couple of good finds. Had a birthday note and a star note in the last batch of ones. These are from a different bank, so maybe they'll be a little better. We found this beautiful 64p proof nickel in the boxes that we did Wednesday, so we got that going for us. Jim Thompson comes in with the 10 WalkerMagnet memberships. Blaze 420, Jay Smokes, Silver Assassin, Pistol Packing Pilot, Martin Smith, Weld and Carry, Mr. Gold Pan, and Dana Watson. Let's see, we got one more. Hannah Cargyle slips in there with the membership from Jim. So Digging Up Dirt with James also. So Jim, we have missed you, my friend. Awesome to see you back in the chat. Hope back on a regular basis. We miss our salutation from the Outer Banks of North Carolina on the stream. So give me a second. Let me get a sip of this good old coffee. Happy Saturday to you, Blaze. Let me run down. I was working on the giveaways. As always, I get there to the last minute and remember that I needed to get the giveaways up. So let's see who all we got. We got Artie Mike, BH Ringer, Blaze 420, Brian Robeson, Cammy King, Chicken Man Dan, Chris Helms, Christopher Ty, Chew, Dad Spare Change, David Rubin. We had another one pop in. Who was it? Captain Vic, maybe? Elizabeth Blood, Fleabag, Foster's Finds, my lovely daughter, Hannah Cargyle, JC Likes Pam, Jim Cantor, Jim Thompson, KJ in Ohio, Martin Bowen, Matthew Merriman, Michael Erickson, Netfiend, Nicole Erickson, Starika, Todd, VMC, and William E. 42 people in. So that's a pretty good start. 11:05. We ought to be hitting 50 likes. PDQ. So make sure you hit the like button. I've got 2 Rosie dimes for the first giveaway, and we'll do our customary quarter and nickel for the 75 likes. Let me get all this straightened up, and then we will get going. Hey, listen, D, Otis Cauldron, how are you guys? Hope everybody's doing good. Let's see, 75 likes. We will have a short auction. I've got 6 items up for consideration today. I'm going to go ahead and do 100. I got faith in you guys. So 100 likes, there we go. And remember, when we do on the EOS, I'm going to make the 100 likes a 64 Kennedy. And then ESO1, EOS, end of stream. Sorry, I did ESO again. 1 will be members only. So I will do 2 timers for the EOS. We'll do 1 that will go to members only, and I will do 1 that will go to everybody in chat. Members and so, you know, members will get a chance maybe to do a little double dip there. It's possible. So anyway, everybody will be eligible for the ESO2. EOS2. I don't know why I keep saying, well, I do know why, but you would think after a couple years being out of the workforce that I could get that in my head right. Although I had it drummed in for 19 years. All right, so there's all of the giveaways. Get back to the regular where I can see everything. We got 46, 4 more little like button hits, and we will be in the giveaway. So I think like last week, we will start with the nickels and then work our way to the bills afterwards. I want to try to finish maybe a little bit before Paul gets started. So if we don't get everything done, we will sign off maybe at 5 minutes to 2 or something like that. So row number 1, let's get her going. These nickels also were from another bank than last time. These are Brink. Hey, William E. These are Brink. Hey, David Rubin. These are Brink's nickels. And I do see a lot of pennies in these sometimes, so we'll have to see how that goes. Have to see how that goes. Let's see, I need more light to see these nickels. I did pick up another gold certificate this week. I like to stop by every now and then at my LCS. Prices are not always where I would like them to be, but occasionally I can find a little something in there. I think I did good on this bill. I was going to offer it, but I think I'm going to get it graded, and it may show back up. It's a nice one, though, so it could show back up in auction once I get it back. But it may just go in the box with the other bills that have been putting together. As a lot of you know, I'm going gaga over currency. All right, let's get the 50 likes going. So, yep, I see 50 likes. Thank you, Chris Helms, and everybody that chimed in on that. Blaze 420. All right, so here we go. And sometimes Streamlabs on the bot it lags, so it looks like it's working pretty good today, though. So, all right, there we go. 50 likes, not too bad. 50 likes, and we're only 10 minutes in, so that's a good one. $65. That looks like an oldie. Yeah, that is a 53. I think 53. I misplaced my Henning nickel cheat sheet. Although I did get some help, and I got a cheat sheet for the bill, so I can know the dates for the web notes to look for and the bar notes. Martin Bowen and Shellbell both found bar notes this week. So that is an old one. That is a 38, and it is not in too bad a shape. Let's get the old nickel album out. I think I need a 38D and a 39D to complete the old album here. Yep, 38 and 39D will finish the nickel album. Got missing some proofs, but I have also put several of those in. So let's see if we filled a spot in the old album here. filled a spot in the album. It does not have a mint mark. No mint mark, so the hunt goes on. Hunt goes on. Got 1 minute and 2 seconds to get in on the giveaway. We got 39 people in. We got 52 people watching. So, got a few people that, hey, Valerie. Few people still to come in, maybe, or hit that GAW, exclamation GAW to get in. Hey, Silverman, sent you some goodies this week. Nice start. Yep. Thank you, Martin. Always good to, hey, High Pockets, to see the participation. Gabe, how are you today? I hope you, I'm sorry, Gabe, we could not come up with $50, so I hope that you will enjoy another nickel hunt and a bill hunt. Nickel and a bill hunt. See what we can find. So I hope you're doing well today, Gabe. All right, that's going to wrap that up. Let's pick a winner. Let's see if my button's going to work. Nope. All right, here we go. Good luck, everybody. And the winner of the 50 likes is Silver Serpent. A serpent. That will be 2 Rosie dimes. If you have not won a giveaway from me before, send me an email with your address. If you would, take a minute and do the address just as you would if you were sending a letter in the mail. Sometimes I can copy and paste, and it helps out just a touch if I can just do it without having to rearrange everything. You're welcome, Silver Serpent. And if you have not won before, also let me know so that I can send you one of the WalkerMagnet screwdrivers and a sticker. So, congratulations, Silver Serpent. Let's get on with our nickels here. Ooh, and get back to the chat so that I can see everybody. Yeah, Hannah's my my shipping label expert. Oh, Lucky Kruckenberg's in the house. High Pockets, good to see you. All right, that's cool, Valerie. Glad to have you back again, Gabe. Hopefully we can find some goodies today. Hoping for some goodies. Good coffee. Jim Cantor, hit the slots. A couple of dark edges. I cannot see the silver any better in nickel than I do in the $50. So 38 is still our oldest and first find. Unless we find a V-nickel, I don't guess we will have one older. Because that is a first year Jefferson. It's not in bad shape. I mean, you know, to be that old. Enjoy, Hannah Lee. Enjoy. Wouldn't mind hitting a buffalo. I've not found a buffalo nickel. Well, I haven't really hunted nickels very often of late. I go through spells. I've been trying to pick up a box of nickels a week, but I hadn't always done that. So 38D to finish another book. Nice flea bag. I need to get back on the nickels. There is a 49, I think. 49 from Denver. 49 from Denver. I don't have my my Henning nickel cheat sheet. I usually keep it on one of my monitors here so that I can see it. Maybe, JC, you never know. You never know. So if you weren't here Wednesday, we did find a birthday note. It was a April 29th, 1986, I believe. So if you know anybody with a birthday on that day, I have your birthday note. All right, let me go and write that on this sheet with my other cheat information. 39, 44, 46, 47, and 53. I knew 53 seemed to ring a bell. Dad Spare Chains killed it today. He had a couple of really nice boxes of $50 today that he streamed so that we could watch. Also, if you have not signed up for our Discord, it is available for anybody that would like to come in. It is just kind of an informal way that we can communicate and enjoy each other's company. Last night, as we're able to stream live video on Discord, and then it's real easy if you're a member or in the Discord already for you to just join in. And you can talk, or you can have a camera and show your surroundings if you would like. But it's just a really cool format, and I think it would be pretty easy. I think we had 4 or 5 people in there last night to do like maybe each person have 10 rows of nickels or 10 rows of pennies or whatever. It doesn't even have to be all the same, and just do kind of a 10-row hunt battle, if you will. So lots of interesting things you can do with Discord. A lot of damaged nickels in these rolls. We will get through this. We got through pretty quick last Wednesday on the nickels, and by popular demand, we did all of the ones. I had 301. We got all those hunted. Back to the bank. For those of you that might not know, I bought a new truck yesterday, so we were most of the day in Birmingham handling that, but I was able to get home early enough to go to the bank and pick up a flat box, just hoping that maybe I was out of the uncirculated coins. Not to be. Got another box. That would be my 3rd box this year of 2020 Philadelphia $50. So I got that to get back. Somebody told me I always have trouble getting the machine to take new coins. Matter of fact, I may go get another box of nickels. More than likely, if we do a Wednesday stream, I got a lot going on this week. I got to get my taxes finished. And BH Ringer, I got a 2024 Ford Ranger Lariat. So I am super happy with it. And but I've got several things going on this week. I got to start getting my grass cut. I haven't cut grass myself in many years. I paid a guy to do it every year, and my dad, when he moved to the home, not a nursing home, it's an independent living facility. I was trying to think of the proper term, but he didn't need his riding lawnmower anymore, so I've got it. So I got to get it. I drove it into car, into my shed. So thank you, Jim. So no. Matter of fact, I was trying to think. I don't want. It came with a bed cover. I did not know it had a bed cover on it to begin with, and so I'm thinking now that I might need to pick me up a little trailer. I'm not sure what the size is. I want it wide enough to be able to drive the lawnmower up on it if I needed to, but so that I don't have to try to lift it up into that truck. And I'm telling you what, me and my son, it's got a hydrostatic drive. No, not starting now. I got a guy in the neighborhood that does it, and he's retired too. And golly, I mean, he worked way harder than I ever did when I was working. I'm fine enough doing it for my own, but I am not interested in cutting anybody else's. Okay, I can do that. No side hustle. And this is a side hustle. I am finding out as I am talking with the tax expert. I'm hoping she's an expert on TurboTax. But it would seem that I got issues. So anyway, try to get all that straightened out next week. Got my tags ordered though for my regular cars. Now I got to get one for the truck. We were kicking around getting a customized tag in Discord yesterday, and everybody was offering suggestions as to what I should try to do, how I could word it so that I could get a WalkerMagnet on my tag somehow or another. Typical Alabama nickels. Martin Bowen is a nickel hunter also, and he gets 9 or 10 2024s a box, if not more. And I've only ever found just a very few. And as I was telling Michael Erickson, I think I actually by mistake sent those back to the bank. 3 acres. I got a little bitty yard, so it won't take long to do it. 6 days until my birthday. Well, happy early birthday, Elizabeth. Yeah, that WKRMAG. Yeah, well, that was one, because there is a University of Alabama tag that I see on cars a lot. I wouldn't mind getting that tag, and I'm not sure how many letters you can have on the tag on one of those Alabama University tag bills. I got to get me one of those big, hey, Dad, for a change, thank you, Jim. I got to get me one of them big Nick Saban hats now, like he used to wear on the practice field every year to ride around on my lawnmower. Did get one of the first Celia Cruz quarters that I've come across, 2024, and I've got the Hope quarter also, so got a couple of 2024 quarters. My aunt is looking for some, so I'm trying to help her fill some spots. You're welcome, Elizabeth. The Brinks, the Loomis boxes like I had on Wednesday are generally, in my opinion, I'm saying this hoping that I jinxed myself. There's a 58 from Denver. It's really dirty. But I'm hoping I've jinxed myself, because I was going to say that the Loomis boxes I usually get from the other bank are better than the Brinks boxes I can get. I can get Brinks boxes pretty easy. I haven't ever had an issue getting nickels from them, so. Okay, Elizabeth. A flea bag needs a herd of goats, BH Ringer. Not a goat, a bunch of goats. I'll keep looking. Y'all help me if you see somebody saying hi to me that, oh yeah, I remember that, Valerie. Hannah told me to be on the lookout, and I did not heed her advice. I mean, who listens to their kids anyway? You know, I mean, like, let's be real. I hope I didn't miss it. I don't think I did. Morning, Bud Files. Okay, all right, Hannah. All right, running late, of course. That's right. That's my girl. That's my girl. No, I don't like things hanging on the mirror. It just impedes my vision, gets in my way, and it makes me, I kind of get upset. Usually if there's something on my mirror, it will end up in the road at some point, or in the garbage rather. I didn't litter. I'm not a litterer. Ooh. Dukes of Hazzard horn. We do have a new silver. If you have not heard it, haven't got halves, but I'm going to play it. New silver sound. I still got to edit it down just to that one clip, because right now it's like 18 seconds long repeating that same bugle deal, so Maybe we'll find a silver to legit test it out. Kenny King, how are you doing? Oh yeah, I didn't think about that. Check your phone. All right, Martin. Dad's Fair Change suggested that I do a redeem for that. Well, we can certainly touch into that, Martin. That sounds fun. So I just don't get as many collection offers. You know, I run into them sometimes by accident. And then once somebody hints at the fact that they might want to do a collection, you know, offer a collection up or whatever, I'm not one. I don't like pushy people. I don't like, and on dealing with this car stuff, you know, once you call them, it's like opening the floodgates. And so I told them in no uncertain terms, if I get 87 calls a day from you guys wondering when I'm going to make my mind up, I will be going elsewhere. So just giving you that fair warning before we get started down this road. I do not like to be pestered on the phone. And then plus on top of that, you don't ever know who's calling. And unless I have a name attached to it, I don't even like to answer it. So that causes issues too. There's the 52 Philly. 52. That will be our fourth find of the box. We are, I don't know, 10, 11 rows in. Yeah, you know, the guy in the dealership is Dobbs Ford, Hull Dobbs Ford in Birmingham, and they were super nice, and they met all of the you know, counter offers and everything that you know, you go through all that deal. I had about 3 different dealerships that were trying to sell me a truck. And so every time one sent me an offer, if it was better than the one I got from another place, I forwarded it on to them. Hey, Seth Hamilton. It's a Ford Ranger, Artie Mike, 2024 Ford Ranger. Yeah, if I don't have a name, but you know, when you're entering into a deal like that, then you know, it opens yourself up to having to monitor your phone good enough. I'm trying to find the picture of my truck. I was gonna show it. There is the beauty. Sitting in the carport. My dad, I called him last night because I was worried. He doesn't see very well. He has macular degeneration, so he can see, he can watch TV. It really, you know, he has to sit close. Then he sees peripherally, not directly in front. So, hey, Collector Rick, thank you, Brown Sugar. So I always pull up, and I have my black car, and so I would pull up, and he would walk out. I wanted to make sure he knew I was going to be in some different wheels this week, so I wouldn't have to go in all the way in to get him. Thanks, Jim. I have only bought 2 new vehicles for myself. One was my little work car that I bought back in 2005, and the other is this truck. So, and both of them were red. And I did set in a XLT that supposedly had all the things that I was hunting for in the truck, and I sat in it. Actually, I went and drove it, and then I got in the Lariat, and let's just say that made my mind up for me. Hey, Anfield. I'm surprised I gave Hannah my car, so got her into a more safe and dependable car, I believe. But Lariat upgrade. Yeah, it was an upgrade. I don't know. I don't mind paying for quality. You know what I'm saying? And that other truck, while it would have done everything I needed it to do, once I sat in that Lariat, it would just, I don't know. I really do think, that this will probably be the last vehicle I buy. I mean, I'll be 62 here in a few months, and my plan would be to drive this one till the till the last Walker falls. I don't understand how these nickels get through their rolling machine, but it can't get through when I carry them to my bank to turn them in. They keep getting spit back out. I don't think you put a space there, Seth. You put, just like Jesse Kruckenberg did, and if you do not have any walkers, then one of the mods can help you out, or I can take care of it also. So just don't put a exclamation point in front of the gamble command. There you go. Now you have to do all, like Fleabag did exclamation gamble all, or you can do exclamation gamble 10,000 or whatever. There is a limit on how high you can gamble each time. It's not really with any intent. It's just a setting that you put in. So I think I capped it at either 10 or 100,000. So that will be all you can gamble at a time. So it's easier just to do slots all, and then that way it bets the max. It gambles the max each time. You can do gamble, you can do slots, same way, just exclamation slots. And it's just something to help people pass the time. There you go. All right, Chicken Man added some points for you there, Seth, so you should be good to go now. Do the exact same thing, Seth, now, and you should have walkers now. Whew. Yep, next giveaway at 75 will be a silver quarter and a silver war nickel. A lot of times people say that. I think they're saying Civil War nickel, not Silver War nickel. You don't want to make sudden moves when you fumble a roll like that, when you got an open knife in one hand. It's an easy way to poke a hole in yourself. JC likes Pam, hits the slots. There's a 49 in pretty good shape for a 49, and it is from Philly. It's got some, I guess, some environmental damage streaking on it, but it is a 49. That's going to put us at 6 finds for the day. No silver or buffaloes or cool stuff yet. We did have a 38, so we got a first year Jefferson nickel in there. Thank you, David. It ain't much. Like I said, these, I'm surprised we haven't found pennies. I usually lose money on these nickel boxes from Brinks because you find just about every other. It's funny, I find pennies in my nickels. I can find dimes in my pennies. Ham bones in the house. Really, as far as the one I have, I couldn't tell you right off the top of my head. I haven't made it to the tires yet. I'm still looking at the top half. I keep going out there looking, seeing if I see any dog prints on it. Me and Walker are going to have a come to Jesus meeting. It was not unusual for me to look out when I had my car parked in the carport and see Walker laying on top of it. Hence all the scratches that are on that car from his, but I think the truck's going to be too high, I hope, for him to get on. I haven't seen any paw print where he's putting his front paws on it. So, well, you know, I was thinking it's got a really nice bed cover, Dad's Spare Change. And so I'm almost thinking that, because it's a short ride to the dog park, but I'm almost thinking I could put them in the bed of the truck Even put them a little dog bed in there if they wanted it, and just pull that cover down, and I wouldn't have to. I wouldn't have to have them. Hey Raymond, I wouldn't have to have them in the truck. There's a 58. We're starting to heat up a little bit. Starting to heat up. That's 7 fines. But for that little ride, I wouldn't have to worry about them jumping out or anything. Wouldn't have to. I guess it'd be smart to tether them somehow or another so that it, if I hit the brake, they wouldn't bounce around like ping pong balls in there. It would also. I always thought it was really funny because Allison was adamant that they had to wear seat belts. If they had to wear seat belts. Well, we didn't use a harness. Both of our dogs had just had collars on. Well, these seat belt things, in the back seat, they clipped into the seat belt receptacle in the seat, and then you could clip that on the collar. And she thought, hey Nick, Allison thought that was safe. And in my mind, I'm picturing me hitting something and coming to a sudden dead stop, and I've got 2 dogs basically with a noose around their neck that would not protect them from sudden violent stops. But she didn't appreciate my insight on that, so they rode around with that every time we got in the car. But I'm not sure it was actually safe. Nick, hope you're doing well. Hope your health is doing okay this week. Next giveaway, I think 75 likes. Thank you, BH. I was just thinking about that. So we're at 64, like 11 more to go. Smash that like button. We will get on to some dollar bills next. We're going to try to not go over into pause stream today. Since I'm not hunting for someone, I can stop at any time, even if I don't finish all the bills. Because we got to go enjoy us some Pa's spare time. Pa boxes. I don't know how he gets boxes like he does. Well, I guess I am. I'm a little envious. After as many uncirculated boxes that we've dealt with, if you look at the sheer volume of boxes that Pa pulls through the coin cave there, to 1940 to 63, 40 and a 63, or a 49. It's a 40 from Philly. 40 from Philly. But he's been having some good luck, so hopefully he will be back on the silver today. Yep, 6-box mega hunt. He may be by himself. I did hear that Nurse will be there in a minute. Okay, Nick. I think Treasure Hog may be trying to lend a hand to him. Hudson and Rhett are sick with the flu, I believe he said. Every time I see a real new shiny looking nickel, I'm thinking it might be a 2024, and it never is. 66 likes, thanks BMC. Foster's Find has a $50 hunt at 12 his time. Is that Central or Eastern? I think Foster's Find, he might be Eastern time, but I'm not positively sure on that. It's a 54 from Philly. 54 Philly. That's going to put us at 9 finds for the box so far. We're close to halfway through. There's a 57, so we are at 10 now. 10 Jefferson nickels. Older ones. So tonight we should have Hunting Southwest Ohio back. Hopefully we'll get, there is a bent up nickel. Hopefully we will get a house update. They are making progress there. I can't imagine. It would be bad enough when you have, you know, family that can pick up and move with you pretty well. Jesse Lucky Kruckenberg. Lucky Kruckenberg hit the slots. Congratulations. It would be hard enough if you had, you know, helped the family and all to move after an incident like they went through, but I cannot imagine still, even in that scenario, having to do that. We did have to spend a couple months in a hotel for a house fire years ago, but that was when Allison was still working, so it wasn't as bad. Oh, okay. All right, no problem. No problemo. I was just wondering. A lot of times when you're doing this, you see things and it's hard to put them into context. There's a 47. That is a possible hinting. I think, I'm going to take a closer look at that mint mark. But the hinting nickels are all Phillies, right? That's for you lucky guys, Martin. You're assuming that I'm one of the lucky guys, and I'm not. Heavy Metal, how you doing? I think that's just some damage around that D. Take a quick look at the 47D, see what kind of goodies can look for there. Nothing. Cherry Picker's Guide does not have anything on the nickels for 47. So, yeah, I'm going to need all the positive vibes. I am never one to turn down positive vibes. So, You know, send them on, my brother, from another mother. Hey, Tea Time, how are you? Dale Brett, good to see you. Searching nickels right now, too. Good. I hope your nickels are better than mine. We've got several finds, but, you know, it's, you got like Martin Bowen, you know, he's knocking out the V nickels. And I don't know if I've ever found a V nickel. We do have a really nice V nickel. It's got some, there's a 47 beat up all the heck and back. I've got a nice 1909 V nickel. It got a little bit of coloration on it, so I'm not sure if it was dug or in a drawer or somehow or another, but it kind of got some discoloration, but the details are there. So I hope you guys will appreciate that V nickel and the ancient Roman coin. I paired them together so they can be yours today, and it's a $1 bid on the start. So with that in mind, I didn't think about that when I was making that comment earlier about, yeah, I'm just going to, there's another old, somebody damaged nickel. I'm going to put it in there. I know it's not going to make it through the machine, but maybe it will push one of those 2020 new $50 through. Okay, all right, Tea Time. Tea Time, if you would, type in !me so that we will have a link for your channel. So we can visit and see what all you found. And if you're interested, I have a Discord channel that we do a lot of coin sharing or finds and what have you. It's 12 o'clock in my neck of the woods. How do I know that? You're fixing to find out. Ring-a-dings, one ringy-dingy. 68 likes. Yep, you're right, Elizabeth. Thank you, David. Thank you, Martin. 12 o'clock is all. And, you know, it used to be on the other end of the house. And so now, yep, Lily Tomlin, one ringy-dingy. And so I could not hear it in my bedroom, and now I do. I can hear it some at night, barely, but I can hear it. Whereas before, in my room, my bedroom, I couldn't hear it at all. Oh, the memories. Tea Time. There you go. She's up there, or he or she. I say, let's go to the channel and give him or her a sub. You have 20 subscribers. Now you have 21. If I count, I'm gonna go that. So we will be looking for your nickel finds there, Tea Time, if you want to post something there. I always try to sub. I need to go back and check. I'm sure there may be some that have sub that I have not returned the favor on. So I do need to go back through my subscription people that have signed up for subscriptions and make sure I have sub back to them. It's the proper thing to do. I've got my Life South blood donation t-shirt. I got a nifty t-shirt when I gave blood the other day. Only thing I don't like about it is it's got a hood. It's got a little funny kind of looking hood on the back of it. But hey, I was going to say it was free, but it wasn't free. It cost me a pint of blood. It wasn't free. It cost me a pint of O positive. Like a 55. I think the Philly, nope, 53, but that is a hinting possibility. Nope. Oh, 53S though. That's pretty nice. 53S. That's the new mint mark. Thank you, BH. Hey, Coin Silver, how are you doing? Thank you, Silver Man. You got to put us some coin stuff in there now, Tea Time. We are anxiously awaiting to see what you've been finding. Incognito, how are you? And Rolf's in the house. How are you doing, Rolf? Martin Bowen was knocking out the Proof coins in his nickel hunt last week. So, or this week rather. So I need to find some Proofy proofs also. Can't be letting them have all the fun. There is a 41. We've got several. I mean, we're doing pretty good on finds. Just nothing really good. Let's see where we're at now. There's a 41. It's from Denver. I just found. Namaste's in the house. How you doing, Namaste? So there's 5. There's 10. So we got 14 finds so far. Can't get mad at that. Tell you what, I'm going to need to, let me see. I don't know if I've got any Tylenol here or not. I am developing a headache. I'll be right back. I'm going to go get me a couple of Tylenol. 70 light. That's nice. We'll 5 more light. We'll be there. 5 more. I'll be right back. Alrighty, I am back. Hope the weather is warming up for everybody. It is starting to get warm here, upper 70s, low 80s. 106 for one box. 106 silver. That's not counting the anything else. Like, I know we found a hologram coin, I think, in that hunt, or one that closely followed it. But yeah, 106 silver coins last fall. Was it last fall? I think that was actually 2023. 2023 that we found all of that. Doesn't seem like, man, time flies when you're having fun. When you're having fun and sharing it with good people. $64p. This year, well, I mean, you can see, I mean, I don't know. You know, like maybe 12. We haven't found more than 2 or 3, I think, in a box this year. Thank you, Incognito. And you too, my friend. Thanks for dropping in. $2,004p. I'm not sure. That's a good question. That's like, if a tree falls in the forest, do you hear it? Does it make a noise? There you go. I've got a lot of stuff I need to go through too. Now that I have relocated the coin room, I can dig my dining room table back out, get it set back up. There is a 39, so we do need a 39. Oh, that's not good, Michael. I hope there wasn't any collateral damage in the blowout. So we got a 39. I need a 39D for the album, so let's see. I'm not going to look till I get it on the scope. No D. As usual. Yeah, see? Nice, BH. So that is going to put us at 15 fine. We have a 38 and a 39, both Philly mint. So, William E. hit the slots. Okay, all right, good. You're a good man. You are a good man. That's a good point, Martin Bowen. I don't ever remember what the one to look at on the nickel. I don't have still haven't found my nickel mat, and I might have thrown it away because I was washing them in the washer, and I don't think I should have just hung them up to dry, but my nickel mat was starting to come apart, so I might have deep sixed it, and I might need to order me another one. And then again, it could turn up at any time. Just have to move the right box of junk. And you're like, hey, where did that? I've been looking for you. Where did you go? It's amazing what we can accumulate in a, hey Ron, what we can, it's just a game, tea time. If you want to type in exclamation slots, all, A-L-L, no space between the exclamation and slots. and then a space and type in all. That is the way you play the game, and so it just a game for entertainment purposes only. Just like High Pockets did their tea time, you can type it in just like he did. And if you don't have points or walkers or whatever, then we can get you some. Ron, I hope you're doing well today. Thank you for dropping in, my friend. So we got Pa coming on at 2. So we're going to start the auction maybe at about 140. 140. Nice. 99 now. That one I haven't found though, Fosters. I have found multiple. Southern Metal, star supporter for 18 months. Giddy up yourself, Southern Metal. Giddy up yourself. Long time no see. Thanks for dropping in. I'm sure you are out doing the coin run. 75 likes. Thank you, Mr. Helms. Let's get that going. And good to see you, Southern Metal. Would like to maybe hook up with you one year when 1 month. I've been trying to go to the little Marietta show. I say I've been once, but I'm going to go again. So maybe next time I'm headed that way, I could shoot you a text and we could do lunch or something. That sounds like work, Southern Metal. Did you got son number 2 and 3 or 4 in there to help you? Are they at school? I know some are on spring break. I'm not all keeping up with that anymore. Cause I rode by the other day, and there's a school that I pass sometimes going around, and there were no students there, and I thought, well, it's March. They must be on spring break. But it was a private school, so people go at different times. There you go. There you go. Tell him I said hi, Tony. Tell him I said hi. I got to do some dirt stuff too. I got to try to fix all of these holes that my little Angus dog and Walker have dug in the backyard. 1970D. I did check Southern Metal on that's from last Wednesday, Michael Erickson. You told me to flip it. That was that proof coin we found. It has not made it. I will probably end up putting it in my album. It is a proof coin, but it, they were Philly mints, so they would look good in an album, and they would be correct. All right, let's see. 75 likes. Appreciate everybody being here today. We got 57 people. 57 people. Come on now. The bot is lagging. The bot is lagging. All right, 75 likes. Getting going. You got 3 minutes to get in. And there you go. Again, I appreciate everybody being here. Good luck to each and all. We have a war nickel and a silver quarter for the giveaway. Quarters are going for like $6 a piece right now in silver value. nickels are around $2, I think. Dollar, close to $2. So close to $10 worth of silver. All you got to do is get the bot to work with you. You got a minute, 50 seconds. Probably tomorrow on the quarters. Crafty Dragon's in the house. How you doing, Crafty? I didn't see you come in.
Very generous of you.
Michael Erickson. Funny story about that, Michael Erickson. Now, I may be wrong, and maybe I'm just not looking in the right place, but we got Michael Erickson with a $10 super chat. Did we get Paramount yet? Yes, we did. But unfortunately, unless I'm totally reading all this wrong, you got a minute, 6 seconds to get in on the giveaway. Yellowstone is on Peacock channel stream thingy, not Paramount. I'm sorry, Blistering Barnacles. Thank you, Southern Metal. Appreciate you dropping in, my friend. So yeah, we do have Paramount, but we don't have Yellowstone. So I'm, from what I understand, I've got to get the Peacock streaming platform. I tell you what, man, it's you know, everybody was cutting the cord because of the. Oh, I'm sorry, Blistering Barnacles. I hope. Hey, Leighton Hallman. 5 seconds to get in on the giveaway. We got 50 people in, 60 watching. We hit the big 6-0 with people in the stream. That's awesome. All right, let's change the view here. Pick a winner. Good luck, everybody. Yenny Ambon had won the giveaway. I never really feel comfortable in how to pronounce that. Yenny. Congratulations. I will get this to you next week. Ooh. Jimmy LaCar, how are you doing? I think I am up now. Back current anyway. Brown sugar hit the slots. Okay. Thank you for that. Never know in that spelling whether the Y is pronounced or not. Good afternoon, Mr. Lacari. Hope you and yours are doing well. H is silent. I got you. Lisa D in the house. Fleabag getting desperate. Breaking out the oil can. $64. I meant to tell Southern Metal that NGC does recognize that high D that Dad Spare Change has, so hopefully we will be able to get a grade on that. Dad Spare Change had a couple of really nice boxes today. He actually got on and did a little live stream. That was kind of cool. Good to see you there, Dad Spare Change, today. Glad to see somebody getting good boxes. I know you have did your share of the new uncirculated boxes also, though. I have cut back to just one box a week on the NF String and Sons Loomis boxes with the holes in the bottom, because I have just got nothing but uncirculated coin from them now for about a couple of months. I'm almost tempted to stop ordering halves from them and see if I can. I did find another bank that would order them, but they said I have to get 4 boxes. That I have to get 4 boxes at a time was the only way they would order them for me. So I might, if I stop my order at, actually, well, I still want to have some diversity. Although all my double stack boxes are from the same carrier, which would be Brink. So it doesn't matter where I get them from here in my town. If they're Black Road double stack boxes, then they're all going to come from the same truck. Silver Serpent got a 1851 large cent from Mobile Coins a few days ago. Oh, nice. I have a 1840 small date large cent that will be up for offer today. If there's anyone needing one for an album, it's in decent shape. Decent shape to be going on 200 years old. Cool. I didn't know you were doing that many builds there, Martin. That's nice. Builds are fun, and it kind of switches it up. A lot easier for the tellers to work with. They got a machine, so I was happy. I took those back yesterday and I had replaced the couple. Sorry, I could not get to the mic. Thank you, thank you. I try to always mute that out before I let go, but I could not. I had a quandary. I was either going to blow snot all over my camera or cover my face, cover my nose, and let y'all hear the results. So anyway, I took the lesser of the two evils. But yeah, bills, you know, easy exchange, yep. I usually try to take them from, like, these bills will go back to where I get my flat boxes from, and then vice versa. Also, I have a credit union I can get them from. Oh. You know, Paul Spare Time does bills, and they seem to enjoy him getting the bills. Somehow or another, it cuts down on what they have to order. Yeah, you're right, Crafty. What they have to order each week when they kind of count on him to bring. That's true. That's true. You don't want a snotty camera when you're hunting silver. I keep hoping. I've got a couple of tellers that I work with on recognizing, you know, the older bills. You know, it would be cool one day to go in and have a silver certificate or something and set back for you that they found. I could never work as a bank teller. I would spend all my time with my nose in the money drawer there trying to see what kind of goodies. And I'm not blessed like some of you are that, you know, I've heard people say they were at the bank and somebody had, you know, in front of them turned in some change or something, and when the teller put it in, they heard the silver. Well, that ain't gonna happen with the old WalkerMagnet. I don't ask for one way or the other. This is the way mine came in, and they were all wrapped with a rubber band like that. So they don't. Usually, I try to. Paul Spare Time comes in with 5 gifted memberships. Kevin, Collector Rick, Native Warriors, Scotty Christensen, and Show Me Stacker all got memberships. Thank you, Paul. And how are you doing, Kevin? Good to see you. But I appreciate that, Paul. Paul will be on at 2. We are going to make every effort to be done by then. I don't have anything I have to finish with the exception of the auction. So we're going to make sure we start that early enough that we don't bump into Paul. Yep, at least that's the way usually mine are always wrapped in rubber band. Paul, did you get some help today? I know the boys are under the weather. So I hope you were able to secure some help from the Hogster. If I had not been working on Boys Are Still Down, Flying Solo, going to be a long stream and auction. I am sorry, my friend. I wish I could have scooted on out there to help you out this week. It was just a bad week for me to get away. $2014 scared me to death. I saw that 4 on there. I thought, man, I'm going to be like Martin Bowen and find a 2024. Nicolosa. I hear you, Pa. I'm going for 10 in a row of uncirculated boxes, if not more. Dad's Fair Change had a really good box today, Pa. If you get a chance at some point, he actually did a live stream this morning for an hour or so to share the goodies. Had a Proof Benji and just all kind of nice stuff. So any of you that would like to see what Dad's Fair Change picked up today in a box, check his channel out. And see for yourself. Oh, you are welcome, my friend. That was well worth mentioning, to be sure. I couldn't be there either. It's an 8-hour drive if I don't even stop for gas, so thank you, Dad's Fair Change. $30 boxes in a row. Yeah, I know. Here I am complaining. I do have alternative boxes when I get are yours double stack boxes, NC Prospectors, or are they flat boxes? Just curious. We are getting down to the end. Got a loose nickel in here. Shell Bell back. Shell Bell, sorry I missed you coming in. You and Chicken Man back in action. Thank you. Flat boxes, okay. I've gotten everything but 2024s and 2022s. I've got 2020s right now. I get 2021 still and 2023Ds. And the 2023s are Denvers, as I just said, but the 2020s are Phillies. Alabama just must be smack dab in the middle of the mintage on coins, because Southern Metal gets Phillies, and he's 2 hours away. Star supporter for 19 months. Part 4 of the mega auction from the estate purchased today. Oh, that's awful. That's awful, Shellbell. Yeah, I'm thinking about taking a break from these. I think they would order them anytime I ask, and they might actually appreciate it if I was up front with them, you know, and told them I was going to take a break from them. Because if I took a break from boxes there and stuck with the double stacks, then I wouldn't need but another 1,000 to be able to get the 4 boxes from the other bank. And that was the type of box that we found the 106 silver in. We have never done that well with the flat boxes. We have had some good boxes with them, with the flat boxes, but nothing mega good. What is the largest box find? All right, Hannah Lee, should have got you to get me bring me a Diet Mountain Dew, Hannah Lee. Please, please. Thank you, my lovely daughter.
You're welcome.
Did you admire the truck when you walked by?
I did.
Okay,
I did.
Thank you. I appreciate
shiny
that.
And new.
Thank you. You didn't no paw print, right?
No, Kaylee said hello.
Hey, Kaylee.
Kinsley was with her. She said hello, and they love you.
I don't have any subs or comments from them.
I told her. Come on.
Tell them I'm going to disown them. I'm going to be mad with them.
I'll text her now. Love you.
Love you. Hey, freaking. Hannah has been out to eat with some, okay, thank you, freaking. Well, Pa, you know, you have to understand, I have a dog that's part Houdini. And with my other car, it was not uncommon to look out and see all 55 pounds of him stretched out across the hood of my car. And then when I would open the door, he would want to get off, and he would be like one of those cartoon animals. You know, he would make about three or four moves to get up with those nails of his. And I just don't know. I don't have any of my guns loaded, so I won't be able to make a snap decision if I walk out there and see him sprawled across my car, my truck. Yep, he'll get on but I think the truck is high enough, maybe, hopefully, that he can't get up there. He's part cat. Pa, no lie, Hannah's got a video of him in the backyard, and we have a chain link fence, you know, that's 4 foot, I guess, a little over 4 foot high, and he'll clear that chain link fence without even touching it. He don't climb it. He can climb it, but he can also just flat out jump it if he's excited enough. Yep, a cat dog. Y'all remember Cat Dog? I'm not driving, I'm flying up there. I thought about driving, but that's a lengthy. Like I said, I hope to be. The guy asked me how long I was thinking about keeping the truck, and I said I plan on dying in that truck in my garage. So if I'm going to do that, I don't need to put that many miles on it for one trip when I can fly. Although it would be a great drive. I would enjoy it. I like driving. I drove all the way to Tulsa. Took me about 12 hours. I made one stop. I had rented a car, a little Toyota Corolla, and it was so good on gas. I had a full tank when I left here, and I did not fill up until I hit Little Rock, Arkansas, on that one tank of gas. Oh, I would let you drive it, sure. In the yard, in the front yard maybe, to the mailbox and back. True that, Hannah Lee. True that. Hannah gets car sick easily. Well, we're stuck on 15 finds right now. None of them earth-shattering. Had 2 opportunities for album fillers, but both of them were fillies. Okay, we can do that. Sound good, Pa? I will get with you, Pa. Oh, nice, net theme. Yeah. Well, heck, what are you down now to, like 5 Morgans? 5 Morgans to fill your album? Oh yeah, there's no doubt if I did that, Shell Bell, I would pick areas to spend the night where I could meet some of you great people. Later, Gators. See you incognito. Net thing is a Morgan Finding Fool, 1952, from Denver. Gonna be 16 finds for the day. We got about 11 or 12 rows left. Nickel down. I didn't get lucky. It didn't fall in the bucket. Another bucket full. My nose kind of athletic today. Hope I ain't getting sick. The bad thing about doing things like buying cars and getting out into the world, you just don't know what you're going to pick up. But Pa, I will try to shoot you a text tonight or tomorrow. $75 Philly. Pa, have you made a decision on the Tulsa show yet? $46, that is a penning nickel possibility. Two ways you can look for those, to my understanding. Okay, Pa. All right. Oh, my son's in the chat. How you doing there, Jacob? That is Bear Bite. 755. That is my number one son. We were talking about at the dealership yesterday the fact that they've just quit making all the sedans anymore. Like the Ford Taurus that I have, you know, and that size car. Of course, they're not considering people that you know, need a sedan that can't get in and out of an SUV of this size or that size. There's a 2009. We'll set it way over there. But unless you want to drive an SUV, you can't hardly find a good mid-size sedan anymore. Not new. I think he said that Chevrolet was going to quit making the Camaro. I'm not sure if that's happened yet, but... And then, of course, Dodge is going to quit making the Charger and the Challenger, I believe. So, those sedan lovers out there are out of luck. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. One of the things that I just love, that I fell in love with when I drove to Tulsa, was having adaptive cruise control. Yep, not many cars left. And it is so nice. I mean, you can set your cruise for 70 or 75, and it will adjust the speed of the truck. If you come up on someone, it will slow down for you. And even if you have a car, like we had a car that got cut over in front of us, you know, pretty quick. But he jumped over. Yep, it has adaptive cruise, son. He jumped over in front of me, but he kept on going. So it did not even recognize that as a need for me to slow down. So it's very, very intuitive on that, and really kind of cool. It really takes a lot of the work out of driving. When you hit a little traffic, you know, you push the brake, cut the cruise off, set the cruise back, hit the brake, cut the cruise off. You don't have to do that at all anymore with that. Yeah, I've been a while. It's been quite a long time since I've had a car payment. Everything I have has been paid off for a long time. So that was the one part I wasn't, you know, overly thrilled, but who is? But I did good with it. I got it I got it down to reasonable, and oh, you must know, you might be related to my daughter, Tea Time. I love you, Hannah, by the way. She'll lose that charger. We spend time in this house looking for two things: phone charger and the remote control to the TV. I got a 75-inch TV. I think it's 75. It's big, but the remote about the size of that pocket knife, and we can never seem to find it. It can get lost so easily. Yeah. And then Hannah has an iPhone, so all my charging, of course, iPhone switched to the standard. It doesn't have a fire charger anymore on the newer phone, so they take USB-C, I believe, like the Samsung do now. Yeah, that was, we had a Taurus Limited, and there's a 57, I think, yep. Ooh, keep it up here with the fines. I bought that car, Lisa, when Allison was sick the time before this last episode, and we were not sure if she was going to be able to walk. It's a really nice 64. It got some steps, but I don't think it would be full steps. It's not a Proof. So if it had full steps, it would be nice. Never was really absolutely sure what it has to have to be full steps. But yeah, but she loved that car. She could get in and out of it. I mean, it was the last day, the last Friday, she was in the hospital in rehab. And I was trying to make a decision on whether I had to buy a handicap van that would we could use a wheelchair in and out of, or if she was going to be able to get enough mobility back to be able to get at least stand up out of her wheelchair and turn, you know, to sit down in the car. And on Friday of the last weekend that they were going to have her in rehab, she was able to get out of the wheelchair with a lot of help, but she got a lot better as time went on, and get in and out of the car. So that was a blessing. Man, Lisa, they had a guy there that rebuilds cars, like restoration. And I was looking for the bathroom, and I went into this back area of the dealership. I don't think I was supposed to be back there. And there was a fully restored Mustang back there, convertible, red, that looked like it had just rolled off a showroom floor. It was so pretty. I took Hannah back there just to show it to her. And it was probably for sale, because that's what this guy does, is he takes cars and restores them and then sells them. So it might have been for sale, but I didn't inquire past kind of jokingly making a comment on it. Yeah, those are pretty cars. I've always liked the old Mustangs. I had a friend of mine that had a 66 and a half, I believe, fastback Mustang. He had two of them. One of them was a numbers matching car. The engine and transmission and all was a numbers matching car. And then he had another one that he was building, so it was he was restoring it. But he sold that numbers matching car to a guy in Denmark or somewhere for $30,000. Oh, there was a guy at Mercedes that drove one of those that I remember. Oop, Christopher Ty hit the slots. Hope everybody will tune in to Paul's stream here in a little bit. He should have some really nice auction stuff. They have been liquidating an estate sale that they bought. So it was so big, this will be the fourth auction of those items. So help the man out. Help the man out and buy some good goodies for your collection. Oh! It's not a D. It is not a D, but looky there, Martin Bowen. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Look at there, Gabe. We got a 2024. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. 2024P. The D's are the lower mintage, I believe. So, but still, that's for me. That's I mean, here we go. Here we are. We got 5 rows from the end of a 50-row box, and we found every date you can imagine, from the first year nickel to the last year nickel. I haven't seen 2025, although somebody silver. Oh, I can't remember. He does streams. I can't remember the channel name, but he got a full box of 2025s. That may be one of the few. Less than 5, Artie Mike. Less than 5. Yeah, those are the kind, you know, that you see on all those shows, Tea Time. What year is it? As you can see, my nickels are not the best. I'm excited to find a 2024 nickel in them, though, but as far as, I did find one silver in a Loomis box that I got Wednesday. This is a Brinks box. So there is a difference. I'm not sure what causes there to be a difference. There's a 63. It looked old. It looked old. I was telling them about the one we saw in the dealership there, Hannah. Four to go. True that. Hannah will, I mean, if the traffic's heavy, every time a car 4 football fields away blinks at light, she's hanging on to the handle. And the handle in the truck is on the A pillar, not over the door. So she didn't like the position of the handle. Do y'all have what we have here? We have one road we call Thrill Hill, and if you go over it fast enough, you get that kind of float feeling as you go over it. That was back in my day. I want to say they might have put a speed bump there in it because you had to get your speed up pretty good to really feel the full effect. And it was a blind shot coming over that hill. So I think somebody had a bad wreck there at some point. And you know how sometimes it takes an awful incident to affect change, and that was the case there, if I remember right. There's a 58 from Denver. Going to put us at almost 20 fines. We are at 19. I don't. So how many fines? And that's not counting the 2024 or the 2020 or the 2009. So we actually got 21 fines. What is a good box for you guys? Oh, I bet. 20 fines is a good box, says Foster's fine. 30 is still, it finds is pretty good, says Fleabag. Yeah, I think every town, or, you know, bigger town has a Thrill Hill somewhere. We have actually 2, but they have put speed bumps there to keep you from getting the full effect from them, unless you don't care about taking the wheels out from under the car when you hit it. I don't mind a little thrill, but I don't need to get airborne. Like wheels off the ground thrill. All right, 2 more rows. We're going to go right on into a strap of 1s. We are going to start the auction at 20 after. So y'all, if I missed that time, let me know. I think that was the one, yeah. 65. Tea Time is up to 14 finds on her box. I've seen a lot of YouTube videos on where people were doing that, the long boards, you know, and going downhill. And I mean, they had to get that thing sideways, trying to make those curves. And the whole time I'm sitting there waiting on the, you know, them to meet their end when a car comes around the corner. All right, last row. Hey, David Gribble. How are you doing? Thanks for coming in today. We're working on 100 likes. 100 likes will get us to our next giveaway. We do have a couple of EOSs that we will be doing. Let's see here. I need to give away, I think I got 5 more memberships. I'm going to, because I only have a few more days to get these in. So I'm going to do y'all 5 WalkerMagnet memberships. Thank you. I'm trying. It's a thing. There's Ron Pierce, Silver Clan, Monkey King Medals, Kane's Coins, and Noah's World, all gifted memberships from me. Last of my free memberships for the month, but I will get more after soon. Captain Vic, Nettie Susan, how you doing, Nettie? Good to see you. Good to see you. We got the whole gang in. Last row of nickels. We're going to do at least one strap of these dollars. I can do those at any time. So we ended up with 21 finds in the box. We had a 2024, I'm counting that as a find, and we had a 2009. So not a bad box. No silver, no buffaloes. So none of the really good things, but we do have some. See, that one looks, I'm going to start with that one. Let's start with that one. No V-nickel. No, Martin. I'm just proud to see a 2024. I was proud to see that 2024. They have taped, or we have a bill that has tape on it in here. I like to try to hold the strap so that I can, so this is a $100 strap. The straps I did the other day were 50, so we are going to look for the 63 bar notes. Also, the 88, 93, and 95 are possible web notes. So, yeah, see, I know y'all are killing it. Y'all are killing it. Oh, I got to get the camera right. So, I'm going to, can y'all see? Yeah. Is that good? Can y'all see that good enough? I did not, I can get the camera. Man, these builds are awful. These are, builds are taped and ripped, and look at that. Man, I don't know if I want to get builds from these people again. And then even to make it, I think I'm going to carry that. I may carry that strap back to them. I would hate to carry it to my bank because they put them in a counter to count them, and with these being the way they are, they can't do that. So there's a 2017. We are looking for fancy serial numbers. We are looking for, yeah, really, Lisa. We are looking for odor notes. Has anybody ever found a silver certificate doing this? They won't let you, Crafty Dragon. It's a law, if I'm not mistaken, Michael, that's still the deal. But in New Jersey, it's against the law to pump your own gas. I actually had to make a business trip out there when I was at Mercedes, and I stopped to get gas in our rental, and a guy liked to knock me over trying to get to the pump for me. I said, I ain't from around here, so that's a 2009. That's the oldest bill we've seen yet. Yeah, that was a new one for me there, Martin. We're going to do one strap of these, and then we're going to get to the auction. I ran my mouth too much on the nickels. Nicole had to go all the way to Pennsylvania to pump her own gas. How much is gas a gallon right now in New Jersey? Is gas more expensive in New Jersey because they have to pay somebody to pump it? 2021. $2017A. $4.26 for super. We're like at $2.55 for regular unleaded. I haven't looked at it today, but $2.43 in Texas. That's nice. That's good. I saw diesel for less than $3 a gallon, I believe, on the interstate. There's a 1933. But doesn't have the rest of the numbers for a birthday note. It's a 2009. 405 regular. So 405, is that because of the law that they have to pay somebody to pump it, you think, that it's so much higher? Shellbell, what is gas in your area? $3.19 there. So almost $1 cheaper in upstate New York. $3.05 yesterday in Wisconsin. It's $2.55 here. So $1.90 per liter. Now, you know, this, so how many gallons? Probably not more than a gallon. it would be a gallon plus or a gallon minus. What is the conversion liter to gallon? How many? There we go. Oat? No, that's your star note. That's a trinary, so nice, nice. Ooh, $7 a gallon. Woo-wee. I guess, though, all that gas has to be imported, correct, Christopher? $3,783, 2017. Yeah, that's about what we have too there, High Pockets. It's in the $250 range, depending on where you go. That's a cool looking number. 1090. That's still, it's a cool looking number though. 276 in Savannah. My mother-in-law was a fanatic about getting the best buy. She would drive, 10 miles further to save 3 cents a gallon. And I passed one time with her with me 3.8 liters to a U.S. gallon. That's true. Yeah, I didn't think about the North Sea oil field. That's correct. There is a 2013. For some reason I thought that date was significant. Oh yeah, gas always high in Hawaii. I remember me and the kids and the wife and my mother-in-law, we actually went to Hawaii one year with the choir. Turn on a little light here and see if that helps to focus. All right, I am going to, these bills are not cooperating. I am going to separate what I've hunted, put these over here, and then I'm going to go to the bathroom, and then we are going to start the auction because I really want to get done before Paul gets started today, since we're not really doing donator boxes. So give me just a minute to run to the restroom and refresh and be ready. When I come back, we will start the auction. Only 6 items, so hopefully it won't take too long. All righty then. So first up for consideration today, we have a ancient coin from 337 to 350 AD. It was an Emperor Constans. I don't know if that's Constantine or short for Constantine, but Constans. And then we also have a 1909 V nickel. 1909 V nickel. It has a little crud on it, but it is has really good details. I think for Liberty, Hunting Southwest Ohio with 5 WalkerMagnet membership. Thank you, Mr. Ohio. We got Coin Silver, nobody really. Lucky James, you have gotten 2 memberships, Lucky James, with your multiple accounts. Bo Palmer and Currency System all have membership. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. So here is a little view of the V-nickel. I really think it's would be a nice album edition for somebody. Let me go to the other screen. So scopey scope. But thank you, Hunting Southwest Ohio. Very generous of you. So there, I think I'm going to take it out of the flip. I got nickel flips, so I can put it back in. And here we go. This is the V nickel. So as I said, it has a little bit of crud on it, but look at the detail. I think is just outstanding on it. Yep, starting bid is $1. So Michael Erickson is in for 1. And then here is the other side. And look at that for Liberty. You don't see that very often on the V-nickels. So you have to really move up in quality to get that kind of detail for the V-nickels. That is the V-nickel, and then this is the Roman coin. So you can see a little detail on the back. Looks like a pyramid there with some kind of detail above it. This is from 337 to 350. 337 to 350 AD. So there is the bust. You can see the detail pretty good on there. So there is the Roman coin. I guess ancient Roman coin. My lighting seems to be off some today. So we have Brian Jensen has the bid at 3. Brian Jensen, Michael Erickson started us off at 1. And Brian Jensen, you have the bid at 3. I don't see a lot of competition there, Chicken Man. So we can count that down if you are. Paul Spare Time drops in. Paul Spare Time drops in. I got for a 1800-year-old coin or whatever it is. It got pretty good detail. Angus, how did you get in here? I'm gonna open my door so Angus can get out if he wants to. He followed me in. I didn't know it. No, I didn't. I didn't know it. So we got Paul at 5. Net thing comes back in at 10. 100 likes. Wow, we hit 100. Nice. And then going back from ancient Roman to ancient American. History included for free. That's why I bought these, because they were already identified. net thing, according to the dealer that I bought them from. So we got net thing going once at 10. There is the V-nickel. There is the V-nickel. There is the reverse of the V-nickel. Aside from the crud, if that was, you know, if this was just an album deal, I would not have a lot of reservations about maybe trying to clean some of that gunk off and make it, put it in an album. She's a beaut, Clark. Yep. All in fair warning. Oop, Pa jumps in at 15. Net thing almost stole it at 10, but Pa jumps in at 15. Thank you, Pa. Let's go back to the other coin. There is the Roman coin. 337 to 350 AD. Got a surprising amount of, sometimes you can put something lighter and it makes the detail even better. It's not often you can see the bust on them that good. So net thing's at 20 now. Net thing is at 20. Does that help on the view there? I think it lightens it up a little bit. Lightens it up a little bit. We got net thing at 20. Pa and net thing neck and neck. Get your popcorn. Get your popcorn. There is the reverse, I guess you could say. It's got the pyramid. Could be a snake or something, a dragon or something over the top of the pyramid. You can see the lettering. We got net thing going once at 20. In that case, net thing, if you want it for 15, I'll let you have it. Net thing at 15, I will let you have it at 15. Thank you, Pa. I appreciate that. If you would like net thing, I will let you have it at 15. If you win the bid, yeah, you'll be at 15 though when it's out. Be at 15. You are a good friend and supporter of the channel. I know we do that a lot. We bid there we go. Sold at 15 to net thing. So you will get. I'm gonna put both of these in nickel flips for you, net thing. Because that's what I have the most of. So there is the Roman coin. I will put the emperor and the dates on the flip for you, net thing, so that you will have the identification. And maybe if that identification was wrong, net thing, I know you are the local authority on the ancient coins. If you find that identification to be wrong, let me know. Let me know. Net thing for 15. Thank you, sir. Next up, we have a Canadian large cent. This is a 1904 Canadian large cent in decent shape. I'm going to take it out of the flip too. I can put this back in $50 flips. So here we go. 1904 in pretty good shape, I think. 1904 Canadian large cent. We got Edward the 7th. Is that right? Edward the 7th on that one. And there is the reverse. Canadian 1 center, 1904. Starting bid $1 if there's any interest. $1 for the 1904 Canadian large cent. Shell Bell's at $1. Michael Erickson's at $2. Paul's at 5. Lisa's at 3. Lisa back at 6. Lisa has the bid at 6. Thank you guys. I appreciate you. Excellent detail. And I love the old patina, if you will, that the copper gets. So Lisa D at 6 has the bid at 6. I got another one after this one, will be a 1916. Pa's at 7. Pa is at 7. Do you have an album, Pa, for the older Canadian cents? Pa is at 7. 1904. What, 120? Lisa's out. 23 years. Lisa is out. Well, you have it right now at Pa, at 7 Pa, so you should be good there. $7 for Pa. That thing, be nice, because me and Pa are the same age, so just saying. Pa at 7. Pa at 7. All in fair warning to Pa with a spare time. Pa with a spare time that's hoping he don't have to coach baseball this year. That would be a long YouTube name, but it would be accurate. Sold to Pa. And I will get this to you soon, Pa. Thank you, sir. Pa at 7. All right, next up we got one more. A little bit. It's in good shape. It is in good shape. This one not quite as good. It is a 1916 large cent. Not quite, got more wear on it than the previous, but still a buck start if there's interest. 1916 Canadian cent. Got a few more of these to do, so Michael Erickson at 2. These are beautiful coins. The detail, especially on like that last one being so clean. Coin Junkie AG's in at 3. Michael Erickson's at 4. We have Coin Junkie 3, Michael Erickson at 4. We have Michael at 4, out, but it is painful. This one's not in quite as good a shape as the other one. The other one was really nice, I thought. That's all right. The proof, a picture's worth 1,000 words. Michael Erickson, you have the bid at 4. Coin Junkie is out. Coin Junkie is out. Going once to Mr. Erickson. And going twice to Mr. Erickson. All in fair warning. Michael Erickson's going to take it away at $4. I can do that, Michael Erickson. Very generous of you, my friend. I can do that. I kind of felt like something like that was fixing to happen. I kind of felt like something like that was fixing to happen. You got the set, Pa, if you're still with us. Pa's got a long day ahead of him. Got them together there. Thank you, Michael Erickson. That was super generous of you, my friend. Next up, we got another dollar start. I think you're going to like this one. Let me go back to the other, and there we are. 1961 Proof Benji. We can't all be like Dad's Spare Change and find them in a box. So some of us have to acquire them one way or the other. Let me see if I can take it out of the flip. Out of the airtight so that I can properly display it. Then I'll get it on the scope for you. We got Coin Junkie at 5. Lisa D at 6. It is a very beautiful coin. Just saying. 1961. The fields are super, super clean on this. And with Proof, you can't really go like full bell lines and things of that nature do not count on Proof. So there is the beauty under the scope. We're doing well here. So we got Coin Junkie at 5. We had Lisa D at 6. We have Mr. Hallman, Leighton Hallman, how are you doing, at 8. Michael Erickson at 11. Lisa D at 12. I am on the wrong thing over here. Please show the rim for comparison. There we go. There is the rim of that beauty. This is, of course, a Philly mint. Michael Erickson is now at 13. Look at the field. Let me go back to the big scope. So just check the fields out. There is not hardly a mar anywhere in the fields. It's not a deep cameo, but it's a very, very clean Proof Benji, 1961. And Michael Erickson has the bid at 13. Michael Erickson has the bid at 13. Namaste comes in at 14. Martin Bowen at 15. Woodsy, how are you doing? Martin Bowen has the bid at 15, but the fields are generally what get you on a grading as far as getting the upper grade. So if you can get one with clean fields, it certainly makes a difference on what grade you may get for it. And there is the front again, 1961 Philly Proof. Philly Proof. Martin Bowen comes in at 17. Martin Bowen slips in at 17. A DDO. So I don't see, I can look, see how close I can get. I can get down. We can look for some doubling. I'm not the best authority on that, but we can look. I don't see anything on the date. Don't see anything in trust or Liberty, really. Don't think it's a DDO, but we got Martin going at 17. Oh, nice. Yeah, man. Love a good coin show, Woodsy. Enjoy, my friend. Carry lots of cash. Going twice to Martin Bowen at 17. All in fair warning, Mr. Bowen at 17. sold to Mr. Bowen, Martin Bowen. Thank you, Martin. Get this back into some protection here. Thank you, Martin. I appreciate it. Nice pickup, I believe. Very, very nice Benjamin Franklin there. So we got a Morgan next. I mean, not one of my best Morgans that I've got, but it is an 1879. And I will show it. Let me get the scope pulled back. Okay, sorry, Pa. DDR then. I did not look at the back of that. Martin Bowen will have to, I can check it out for him later though. So we got an 1879 starting bid $35. The coin is dirty. I'm not going to lie to you about that, but it does have the good detail, you know. It does. MS-70 would probably work some wonders. I've never used an MS-70 on anything, but it is. I have seen coins that were somewhat refurbished, and I've seen YouTube content where people cleaned one with MS-70 and sent it to PCGS, and it made it through. So. Anyway, a little love on that coin would really bring it out. Really bring it out. So there is the reverse. Reverse for the 1879, I think. Chill Bell's at 35. 1879. Thank you, Chill Bell. Thank you, Shelby. I think it's what, $20-something in silver by itself. Silver is at 33 even. 33 even. $25.52 in silver by itself. $25.52 melt value in silver. And we have Martin Bowen, Shellbell at 35, Martin Bowen at 38, Shellbell at 40. It really is, Valerie. I mean, it just does not have the luster, you know, that I would like to offer on my Morgans. I have done, you know, pretty good with some of them, but kind of running out of the good stuff. Running low on the good stuff. So we got Shellbell at 40. Shellbell at 40. Yeah, I've never used it, Net Fiend, but I think this coin would be, especially if you're going to put it in an album, that it would really turn out to be a super nice coin. Because the fields are clean, they're just dirty, you know, just dirty. You want to talk about, let me show you, Silver Serpent. Let me show you a beautifully toned Morgan. There was one that would come up for auction the other day, and I looked and I had it, so I did not bid on it. But the one I have, Shellbell at 40, we could probably start counting that down, Chicken Man. But look at this beauty on this 1897. Got to go back to the other screen. 1897. I don't want to take it out, but it has all the detail there, and it is just so pretty. Shellbell going twice. But I love a toned coin like that has the detail. All in fair warning to Shell Bell for 40. All in fair warning. Also, if you like toned coins, I have a ASE in here that I might try to see if there's any interest one day, because it is a beautifully toned coin, but I'll go ahead and tell you it is artificially toned. But there is a 87 ASE, and check the toning out on that bad boy. Shell Bell, thank you. Congratulations on that. Shell Bell has won that one. What do I do with the thing? There it is. Thank you, Shell Bell. All right. See you in a minute, Pa. But that ASE, I bought a collection from a guy, and he had a few of these, and he was convinced they were worth $1,500 a piece. And I actually sent one in and graded it for him to try to get some confirmation, and it was artificially toned. But it is a beautiful coin. And I don't know if there's any really interest in those. Some people like toning, some people don't. I know if you get toning, you'd rather it be authentic rather than artificial. And those have been through the grading service. I have one from another set that I sent to be grading, and it was artificially toned. According to NGC, I think is where I said it. Oh, cool, Michael, thank you. So we got a large cent now. This is what they call a small date 1840 large cent. I think in pretty good shape. It's got some wear to it, but it's an oldie. It's an oldie. Got a little bit of dings here and there, but I have to see if there's interest. Any interest at $40 for the large cent. 1840 small date. Does have a ding under the cent area there. Thank you, Silver Serpent. 1840 large date. I almost seem to be off somehow or another. I wonder, let me take a look at one. I don't know. I have not seen Copper Eye. He was sick though. He put something out that he was sick. This is a braided hair large cent 1840. Just looked funny the way the 40 seems to be kind of offset. No, it's I don't know. There's a good bit of difference. That could be a large date though, and not a small date that I've got here. So, but it is kind of forward of the bust. It just kind of looks off center. But I think we'll pull that one. If you want to count that down for me, Chicken Man, we will pull it off. There's the reverse again. Yeah, it does, and they're like that. I looked at others. It looked like it was off. So. That I understand, Elizabeth. I would never encourage anybody to bid outside their means. It's not worth it. Not worth it. And we will pull. All right. So let's see. We are down to the EOSs. Did we make 100 likes? I think somebody said we made 100 likes. We're going to do that first. Yep, we got 101. All right, so first we're going to have to do 3 timers on this. So Pa bid on it. Okay, Pa. Well, you got it. You got it. You got it on the last second. Of course, we were counting it down. So thank you, Pa. I appreciate it. I will, you're welcome, David. I will put that in your goodies. In with your goodies. I got you. You got it, Pa. It is coming to Northwest Arkansas, along with your other goodies. You did. You racked up pretty good there, Mr. Kirby. So 2 minutes till Pa start. Let's get this going. I'm going to change all the timers to 2 minutes since I've got to run this 3 times. So let me edit the 100 lights. We'll do that first. All right. So here's 100 lights. You have 2 minutes to get in. So everybody refresh. Jump on in the giveaway. You got 2 minutes for 100 likes, and then we will do 2 minutes on EOS for everybody. We will do 2 minutes on EOS for members only. $100 likes is a 64 Kennedy, so it's a 90%er. 64 Philly. Hey Matt, how are you? 64 Philly, got 35 people in. You got 1 minute, 24 seconds to go on the giveaway. Minute, 4 seconds to go. Hey, retired old guy. Who else have I missed? There's KJ in Ohio. I saw you earlier. I did not say hi. So there's Captain Vic. How are you doing? Mark Spafford. Vincent C. Gina Nesbitt. Patrick Bushman. Mike Slies. 29 seconds to go. Dale Brett. All right, we are almost there. 24 seconds. Hope you're doing well, retired old guy. Hope things are going well in your neck of the woods. That's an album, thinking about that V-nickel earlier, that's an album that's pretty easy to put together. You can just get just about any of them, depending on the quality you would like. That one that I showed with Full Liberty is on up there. All right, so we are done. We're going to pull, let's see, let's close the scope, go back to the Windows capture. All right, I'm picking a winner. This is for 100 lights. Good luck, everyone. VMC. VMC has won the 100 lights. All right, so we're going to get out of this one. Thank you. Leighton Hallman has joined as a star supporter. Thank you, sir. Going to complete that, going right on into the next. This is for members only, so if you are a member, you have 20 minutes. 2 minutes to get in on the giveaway. This is members only giveaway. I'm going to start doing this every week, trying to give a little bit back to my members. I'm even thinking about sweetening it a little bit. So, excuse me. All right, members only. Another giveaway has started. You got 2 minutes. 2 minutes. I appreciate everybody that does maintain membership with the channel. It does help tremendously in the little odds and ends of taking care of the channel. So thank you very much for the memberships. I'm trying to do a little bit better in rewarding you guys for your support. So thank you, thank you. All are from me, Shellbell. I seem to remember to incorporate the, yes, Jimmy Lacari, sorry, but it is for members only. I will have another giveaway, Jimmy, though, right behind it that will be for everybody, members and non-members. So I'm doing 2 EOSs each week. One is members only and the other is for everybody. So there's still the opportunity for everybody to get in. Foster's Fine's been a member for 5 months, only 5 months, but it's been a good 5 months. Thank you, Foster's Fine. Very generous of you. I appreciate everybody that maintains a membership. All mods are included, as always. Mods are included. I did add the mods and members only for this giveaway. You have 27 seconds. I got 19 people in. 19 people in. Fleabag, I see you got a ticket, so that worked. That's good to know. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. Sharon Bond made it in. Show Me Stacker's in. 6 seconds. 6 seconds. I said 15 minutes, didn't I? 6 seconds. All right, that's going to wrap this one up. We're going to pick a winner. Are y'all ready? Here we go. Good luck to everybody. Namaste, forget me not. Thank you, Namaste. Congratulations. All right, we're going to complete that. Get right on into the next one. Pause already started. I wanted to be done. All right, this is a regular EOS. It's still 2 minutes. Everyone is eligible. Whether you've won today or not, everyone is eligible. Members or not, everyone is eligible. Whew. If we find anything good on the notes, matter of fact, I may hold on to these for Wednesday. And I will have 400 to do Wednesday. Maybe go pick up another box of nickels. We would have a, you're welcome, David. We'll have a good hunt again on Wednesday. I could do quarters if there's interest in quarters. We're going to stick with nickels though. Maybe I'll get lucky enough to hit a 38D or a 39D for the album. Good luck, everyone. Good. Thank you there, Noah. 50 seconds to get in. The last giveaway of the day. We'll make it to Pa before you get started. He is by himself today, bless his heart. 6 boxes to do and a large auction, so I do not envy him that today. So almost there. We got 32 seconds to go. 32 seconds to go. And then we will do a raid over the pause stream. 32 seconds. I'm not going to linger today very long after we're done. We will just end the stream and go see Pa. Go see Pa. 11 seconds to go. 11 seconds to go. We got 43 people in. And that will do it. All right, here we go. Good luck, everyone. And the winner for the other 40% is going to be Mike Slies. All right, that's going to do it. So hopefully we will get some $50 again for long and be able to do a little more traditional donator style hunt. But you got to take what you can get, and this week we got nickels. Nickels and dollar bills. So I may be back on Wednesday. I will post that later in the week. Let's see how the week goes, and we will see you guys again soon. So Pa's Spare Time's on now. Everybody see you at Pod, and then don't forget, Thank you, Dad Spare Change. Don't forget, hunting Southwest Ohio tonight. Maybe Copper Owl tomorrow. He is sick, so keep your thoughts and prayers with Copper Owl as he tries to recover. And you guys take care. We will see you soon. Could be a surprise location next week. So y'all take care. We'll see you later. Bye.